It's time for Tiger Talk, heard before each Salem Lady Tiger basketball game with Stan Stevens and Coach Cody Woody. Tiger Talk is being brought to you by Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon with Alicia Watson, Candy Mink, and myself, Katie Carty. Now, Tiger Talk on KSMO Media.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Cody Woody. Coach, the Salem Tigers game with Owensville postponed due to a lack of being able to get them to the game, and it couldn't come up to an agreement on when to reschedule that game. But let's go back to last Friday and Thursday. Well, first off, Thursday, SCA game against Kabul. Tigers win that one. A very big win for the Salem Tigers, and then have to turn around the next day and place a pretty good Vienna team. Coach, tell us your impressions of how the girls played both Thursday and Friday.
Thursday, I think we come out and did a lot of good things. We played pretty well together. We had some intensity, some energy. We still had some turnovers. I don't think we had as many as or some timely ones as we've had in the past. So it helped with that a lot. Kabul keeps fighting, so you never know. They don't stop fighting. So it was good for the girls to finish them off and get that win. Friday, we turn around, like you said. And then the energy thing, it was the first day we were back in school since Christmas break. So, I mean, they had a full day of school after just playing a game. And then we played pretty well, and some turnovers snuck up on us again, and we just couldn't get over that hump.
I think in the game Thursday night that we carried on KSMO Media, I had us for 20 steals. Of course, Kabul had about 35 turnovers in that game, but that was probably the most aggressive I saw our girls play, trying to get in the lanes and take the ball. Did you see it that way, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, it helped. I mean, their confidence was up a little bit and jumping the lanes and seeing stuff. But that's what we're hoping moving forward. The game slows down a little bit, and we can go ahead and get in those lanes and jump out and get some more defensive stops.
Of course, we all know that if you misread that, then you're out of position and you might be giving up an open shot too, correct?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing for us. We try to tell them if they don't know 100% they can get it, let's play on the conservative side right now and stay back and keep them out of the lane.
But a really nice night for the Salem Tigers on Thursday night as far as scoring was concerned. Raven Gillum, I had her down for 17 points. Addison Fulton with 12 more. I had her for 15 rebounds. You get a double-double. I don't care where you are. That's some big-time basketball for you.
Yeah, she's been pretty big help on the boards for us this year. And talk about Raven Gillum. I mean, it's starting to click for her. She's the girl that comes in, puts in all the effort, and it's finally slowing down and starting to click for her. I couldn't be happier for her, and same for Addison. I mean, they're working, they're getting better. It's slowly but surely going to get there. And
then the way Raven was putting up the threes, a couple of threes in that game, Coach, that's always nice to have on in the docket, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something we haven't had this year. I mean, I think coming into that game, we have been averaging maybe two 3-point attempts a game. So we don't even really shoot three-pointers. So to hit at least a few of them, that's a big change for us.
Absolutely.
To open up the inside a little bit.
And when you start to see that and the girls are starting to get a little bit more comfortable taking that shot, it will open up things, and it may be able to, we can kick that ball back out, put it back in, and maybe take a few of those turnovers off the board, Coach?
That's what we're hoping for. That's the plan, yes, Dan.
All right. Well, tonight it's a Dixon and Newburgh combo, kind of a combination of the two schools that will come together. I think you said 3 Newburgh girls on the Dixon squad, and this is a very formidable foe, aren't they?
Yeah, they're coming together pretty well. They get up and press you. They get a lot of pressure. They can put the ball in the hole. That's something that we're trying to limit them to tonight. So we're going to try to slow them down and maybe turn them over a little bit and make that into some easy points for us.
And in doing so, I mean, obviously you didn't have a game Tuesday, so the girls should be well rested. But, after this game, you guys have now scheduled a game for Friday at Ellington, correct?
That is correct. We are playing in Ellington Friday after our game Thursday, so it'll be a busy couple days.
And when you start your practice, like here we are, we're talking on Wednesday actually. When you do your practice Wednesday, now that you know that you have another game on Friday, you can't come back out after the game Thursday, obviously, and do a walkthrough for the Ellington game. You have to kind of prepare for both teams today, don't you?
Yeah, that's the thing. We gotta big thing we're doing right now is just working on ourselves and trying to do what we need to do, and hopefully that fits with a lot of game plans. So we'll go over a lot of stuff that could happen in both games and hopefully be prepared by then.
But it sounds like you're concentrating more on getting rid of the turnovers, get that down, getting the good shots, following up the shots, doing rebounding. You're really working on not just the basics, but maybe the basics plus right now?
Yeah, I mean, we're getting up a lot of shots, too. I mean, we're trying to get some more consistency on our shot, and then just going along with that, once you get your shot up, you go follow it and go get your own rebound, and got some drills doing some of that stuff, and always working on some passing and stuff like that. So
and we're
really trying to get those fundamentals knocked out every day.
And we all know there'll be more SCA games in February. And, Coach, as you look at the calendar right now, we're not that far away.
No, the rest of our schedule, it's going to be a lot of 3-game weeks, it seems like. So we got to really buckle down a little bit.
All right, Coach. Well, the very best of luck tonight against the Dixon-Newburgh combo here at the Salem High School gym. Good luck, Coach.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Stan.
Thank you, sir. Stay tuned. Tiger basketball, Lady Tiger basketball. It's next.
Thank you, Stan. That has been Tiger Talk with Coach Cody Woody. Brought to you as a courtesy of Looking Glass Salon and Flying W Boutique. Now stay tuned. Salem Lady Tiger basketball is next.
Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center in Salem is here for all of your veterinary needs. From your house cat to a herd of cattle, Dr. Cunningham and her expert staff are here to help. Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center is committed to providing your animals with the highest level of care and support. Schedule an appointment today for checkups, boarding, surgery, supplies, or even 24/7 emergency services for established clients. Stop by or call in today and get the veterinary care that your pets deserve.
Progressive Ozark Bank is proud to announce a better way to manage your debit card fraud alerts. Instead of a phone call, customers will receive a message on their text-enabled numbers if there is a concern on a debit card transaction. It's fast and easy. Want to find out how you can get fraud text alerts on your phone? Drop by or call Progressive Ozark Bank for more information. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, where people matter.
Welcome to this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger basketball. Today's game is brought to you by Town & Country Insurance, Taxmasters, Southwest Baptist University, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, The Hotspot Tanning and Tuxedos, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson Attorney at Law, Riverways Federal Credit Union, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, Bank of Salem, Napa Mooney Auto Supply, Your World Today, Town Screen, New Life Auto, Salem License Bureau, Legends Automotive, Moe's Cleaning Service LLC, On the Spot Auto Glass, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center, Jet Tire and Auto, The Technology Junkyard, American Family Insurance, United Country Real Estate, Southtown Furniture, Healthy Dent County, Ozark Overhead Door, Hubs Tire Center, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, and Discount Bins. And now get ready for Salem Lady Tiger basketball.
And we welcome you, Salem High School Gymnasium. It's non-conference action between the Salem Lady Tigers and the Dixon Lady Bulldogs. A little help from Newburgh. That's one of those schools, like we've seen Cuba and Viburnum. They have combined forces to continue to have a team. Unfortunately, it means one school does not have a team, and so the Cuba Viburnum group, well, they're combining that schedule, so some people are going to lose out in games, and there may be other games added for them because of that conflict of schedules. Same thing happened with the Dixon and Newburgh Lady Wolves. Not enough players to get both teams together, so they combined them. It's just called the Dixon Bulldogs, but it says Dixon with Newburgh. So we'll take that and we'll roll with it. Those two used to be pretty good rivals in the day, and just kind of hard for me to fathom that now they're all the same team. The Lady Newburgh Wolves used to really be a very, very good and powerful force in Class 1. So sorry to see that they are not at that stage right now. Hopefully they can get enough players to get back out there and do so. Well, first we want to thank the ladies at Flying W Boutique and the Looking Glass Salon for sponsoring our Tiger Talk. Stop by, see Alicia, Candy, or Katie. You'll find them 101 West 4th Street downtown in Salem. Don't mind the construction down that way. Just be careful around there. There's a little bit of walkway that you can get to it. But again, be careful. And of course, we always thank our friends at Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon. They've been a good sponsor of Salem Tiger basketball, both boys and girls now for quite some time. I also want to thank United Country Salem Realty. They sponsor our intro to Salem Tiger basketball. Babette Wells is their broker-owner, and she wishes the Tigers the very best. Call their office if you're looking for property, whether you want to buy it, sell it, rent it, maybe it's commercial or residential. Get in touch with them, 573-729-3148, or stop by 605 South Main Street. Tonight was a little baller night here at the high school gym, and I did not have a JV game. Therefore, they did the little baller competition, or I guess salute, prior to this varsity contest tonight. So I want to thank all those that had their children here for a little baller night here at the high school gym. We do have a score bug that's going to show up at the bottom of your screen if you are video streaming with us. That score bug is brought to you by Ozark Overhead Door. If you do watch that, you can see the overhead door peel back and see the clock that does show up underneath that. That's pretty cool stuff. Anyway, our Ozark Overhead Door sponsorship is always appreciated. We always appreciate those that do support our Tigers. Zane is a great guy. If you need work done on your garage door, he can do that. Or maybe you might need a new one installed, or maybe have repairs. Maybe that spring is broken, or maybe your chain links have kind of wore out. They got a new garage door now that's kind of on a rubber chain. And I mean to tell you, talk about quiet. I've got one myself. You don't even know that door's going up and down except for the creaks in the door itself. Find out more by contacting Zane, 314-243-9341. And our friends at Hubs Tire Center, they are a proud supporter of your Lady Tigers as well as the Boys Tigers, and they bring you our Instant Replay. An Instant Replay follows up big plays in the game. They're a 3-generation family-owned business in Salem, and they handle all your tire needs, state inspections, auto repairs, brakes, shocks, and, of course, all your tire needs, not just one or two. Stop on by 801 South Main Street, Hubs Tire Center, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Well, our boys are playing tonight against Couch over in the Houston tournament. Depending upon the outcome of that game, we may be in Houston Saturday for that championship game. So we'll keep you posted on that. And we also want to remind you that we have Blues hockey for those on the radio side that we're going to join in progress at the conclusion of this game. A game against the Las Vegas Golden Knights. The Blues beat the Knights on Monday afternoon in a shootout, by outscoring them in that shootout 2-1, and won the game 5-4. So the Blues going against the Golden Knights of Vegas. That's tonight. Game will be underway at 7. We'll join that game right about 7:15 to 7:30 right here on KSMO Radio. 1340 AM and 95.7. If you are video streaming with us, we do appreciate that. Whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, or you're checking us out on Facebook, we always want to thank all of our viewers. Whether you're in town, out of town, around town, a relative of a player, we just appreciate you being part of our broadcast. Also, it takes a lot of great sponsors to bring you Salem Tiger sports. One of those great sponsors is Technology Junkyard. You'll find them at 37,228 Highway 72. If you're looking for some classic electronics, might be some old computers, it could be old stereos, things of that nature, you would definitely want to stop on by and check out Technology Junkyard. They're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can also call them, too, at 573-453-0418. Now, they do repair service for TVs. I had a plasma TV over there. They got it fixed up for me. It just needed a new starter module, and whatever it takes, they can do. Or if you have a computer need, they can take care of that too. Now, if you want to repurpose an old monitor or recycle it, they can do that for you as well. Technology Junkyard, 37,228 Highway 72, right here in Salem, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Salem and Dixon on this Thursday evening. Thanks for being along with us here at KSMO Media. We do appreciate that. We will be, as I mentioned, possibly over at Houston on Saturday night. We do want to tell you the girls have added a game at Ellington, and that will be on Friday, and that will be a 5 o'clock varsity-only game. So, again, the Lady Tigers have added the game. They lost that game with Owensville because of the transportation issues. But that game with Ellington will be at 5 o'clock tomorrow at Ellington, a varsity game only. And then next Tuesday, they have a game at Stoutland. And that game will be at 2 quarters of JV, followed by the varsity contest. I believe that's a 5:30 start in Stoutland. So some additions to the Lady Tiger schedule due to a couple of games lost due to attrition. Right now we're getting ready for the national anthem here at the Salem High School Gymnasium. In front of a kind of a light crowd tonight. And we're going to take a 90-second break as the national anthem is played right here on KSMO Media. Back in 90 seconds, Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Jet Tire and Auto, Salem's only licensed Lucas Oil Service Center. Drive in today at 800 South Park Avenue right here in Salem. Mo's Cleaning Service, LLC, the only cleaning service you'll ever need. Give them a call at 573-201-0430 and get Mo for your money.
It's officially home buying season and the market is heating up. Buying a home is a huge decision and where to get your home loan is just as important. Don't buy your home without checking into Riverways Federal Credit Union's great rates and service. Riverways is not for profit and has more ways to say yes, and you can apply in less than 5 minutes. Need a pre-approval to help seal the deal? We've got you covered. Get started at Riverways FCU today. Riverways Federal Credit Union, located in Rolla, Salem, and Cuba.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276. And we welcome you back, Salem High School Gymnasium, for this non-conference matchup between the Bulldogs and the Salem Lady Tigers. And we hope that you're going to enjoy the contest tonight. And again, don't forget, tomorrow the Lady Tigers will be down at Ellington. Again, a 5 o'clock start at Ellington against the Whippets. So check that out if you can get down that way. It should be a good game to get opportunity to go down to Ellington. About an hour and 10 minutes away or so. Anyway, tonight we have the Dixon with a little help from Newburgh Bulldogs. Their starters, Allie Yarnborough, Jaylee Herndon, Kinsley Lipscomb, McKenna Shank, and also Lainey Caculin. For the Lady Tigers, here's their starters.
Addison Fulton, junior. Allison Walters, sophomore. Raven Gillum, sophomore. Trista Dooley, sophomore. Abigail Terrell, sophomore.
And their starters for the Lady Tigers, Allison Walters, also Trista Dooley. We have in there Addison Fulton, Raven Gillum, and Abby Terrell for the Salem Tigers. Those starters brought to you by your friends at Flying W Boutique and the Looking Glass Salon. They bring you our starters for tonight. Beginning of the game, brought to you also as a courtesy of Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Strader agent. Willie can assist you with your home, your auto, your life, your business needs, other insurance needs as well, like umbrella insurance. Get in touch with Willie at 729-4941-1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Looks like Yarborough goes up against Fulton for the tip. About ready to get underway here at the high school gym. We hope you enjoy the contest tonight. From KSMO Media, my name is Stan Stevens. Appreciate you being along. Fulton gets it back to Terrell. We start things out. Salem Tigers in their home whites with the navy blue trim. Also have the blue and kind of Carolina blue doily on the bottom of their shorts. That design there. And then the Lady Bulldogs will be in red, trimmed in white. Coming down with them is the Bulldogs. Sashanki. Going back out on top to Cacklin. Back down low to Herndon. Herndon on the baseline, kicks it outside. Getting it there is the Bulldogs' number 4, and that's Herndon, who kicks it back to Shashanky. Trying to get it inside, and a foul called on Salem as they get that ball down to Yarborough. Allie gets fouled, and she's going to go to line. Oh, they're not saying not a shooting foul. I'm sorry. Foul's going to be called on Fulton. Now the officials are talking about it. It looked like it would be a shooting foul to me. Coach Woody saying that it couldn't have been Fulton, but they're going to call it that way. The inbound pass comes in to Lipscomb, but it does not go, and brought down by Dooley, and back she comes the other way, off to Terrell. Just underway here at the high school gym. Getting into Gillum, pass inside, intended for Fulton, but it's stolen away by Dixon. Back they come the other way. Sashanky kicking it outside to Herndon for the 3. It's off the iron, and Fulton brings down that one, and she's going to be fouled from behind. First foul on Dixon. It's going to be on Lipscomb. One foul for each team here early on. Half-court defense for Dixon. Now they'll send Lipscomb up to meet up with Dooley. Dooley down the left side, kicks it in the corner. Waiting for it there was Walters, but she turns that ball over. Second turnover for Salem, and back comes Dixon. They kick it outside to Herndon. All across to Yarborough. Back on top of Shashanky, back to Yarborough, back to Shashanky. Shashanky trying to turn that high post, goes back to Lipscomb. Now back to Yarborough, back to Lipscomb at the top of the key. She hits the 3. Here comes Dooley against a bit of a press as they get to Terrell. Terrell trying to dribble through 3 girls, turns the ball over. That's the third Salem Tiger turnover. All the way to Lipscomb, and she scores. 5-0 Dixon. Salem Tigers off to a bit of a turnover start here. They get inside of Walters. Walters from the free throw line trying to bank it in. It won't go. And Shashanky brings down the rebound. Down all the way into the offensive zone comes Dixon, back to Shashanky, and that shot is good for another 3, and suddenly the Lady Tigers find themselves down by an 8-0 score. 5:47 to go. That timeout brought to you as a courtesy of American Family Insurance agent Jonah Schaefer. See him at 1104 South Main Street. Talk to him about all your insurance needs. Jonah Schaefer and American Family Insurance. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Welcome back to Salem High School Gymnasium. 8-0 Dixon on top. I want to thank the Salem License Office for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Here they come down the other way. Gillum all the way down underneath the Fulton, right through her hands. Battle for by Dooley and picked up by, I believe, Lipscomb. And it will belong on a possession arrow to Dixon. Salem Tigers' 4th turnover of this, the first quarter. With 5:37, they haven't started the clock. Still 5:37 to go. It's going to be a long game. They finally saw me wave, and they went ahead and turned the clock on. Lipscomb takes it up, trying to lay it up and in, gets her own rebound. That won't fall, and it comes down in the hands of Gillum. Over to Dooley in the corner. Fulton goes across the floor to Terrell. Terrell 10-footer, no good. Ball tipped and comes down in the hands of Yarborough. Yarborough flipping it down the other way. Down is Cacklin. Getting it there to Yarbrough. Now to Lipscomb. Lipscomb has it go off her knee out of bounds. Terrell checks out. Gracie Mendenhall in. 5 minutes to go. First quarter. Salem scoreless here in this first quarter as Gillum has it on the right wing. Gillum looking in the corner to Mendenhall. Gets it, trying to fire it down inside. Taken there by Fulton. Kicking it back and keeping it alive. And a push on Gillum by number 4, Jaylee Herndon. Herndon will get the foul. Gillum getting it across to Dooley. Man-to-man coverage right now. They get it inside to Fulton. Fulton trying to drive down, flips it outside to Gillum for the three-pointer. It's good. Raven Gillum, who had a couple the other night, gets her first here tonight. Back comes Dixon the other way. Cacklin domes down inside, and she gets it back on the perimeter. Down to Yarbrough. They put up a three from that corner. It's too short. Brought down by Mendenhall. And the shot taken there by Eva Schur, who just checked in moments ago. Pass goes over to Gillum right side. 8-3 our score. Now to Fulton. Fulton all the way across the floor for Dooley, but over her head and out of bounds. Trista did not read that pass coming across very well. Didn't elevate in time, kind of elevated a little too soon. She's on her way down. That ball went over her hands. Lipscomb back in the ball game. A lot of quick substitutions here by Coach Ballard for the Newburgh-Dixon Wolves/Bulldogs. That shot comes out for a three, quickly taken by Cacklin, and she has it. Third three by Dixon in this game. Pass comes across. Dooley firing it down the middle of the floor to Walters. Walters inside to Fulton, off the glass, way wide. Brought down and controlled by Cacklin. Cacklin, a long pass the other way. Taking it, there's Herndon. Herndon beyond three. Back on top to Cacklin. The left corner. Waiting for it there was Schur. Then back to Cacklin. Right side pass to Herndon. In the corner, another three put up. And this one trickles around and falls through. Lipscomb with her second three. She has 8. And the lead's 11 for Dixon. The pass comes to Walters, knocked out of her hands, stolen away, and here comes Dixon the other way. Herndon with a layup, and it's good. Salem Tigers with 6 turnovers, and Newburgh/Dixon have scored on 5 of them. Pass comes inside, stolen away again by Dixon, and coming down is Yarbrough. She lays it up and in, and Coach Woody has to burn yet another timeout. Timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your American Family Insurance agent in the Crossroads Shopping Center, 729-5165. We'll come back in 30 seconds with more of Lady Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
And welcome back, High School Gymnasium, the Hotspot Tanning and Tuxes at 1114 South Main Street. I have 24-hour available tanning. Stop on by and check things out for yourself. And, of course, you can find them in the Crossroads. You can also call 729-8699. They offer red light therapy. And, guys, they got your tuxes. Drop on by and check it out in the Crossroads Shopping Center, Hotspot Tanning and Tuxes. 18-3, the Dixon Newburgh Bulldogs. They have been very aggressive here tonight. They have 4 threes already in this contest. With the ball is Dooley going in the corner to Fulton. Fulton looking inside, goes all the way back on top to Gillum. Down low to Terrell under the basket. She misses. Fulton puts it back up. She misses. She'll try again, and she's fouled. Fulton had 2 cracks at it. Finally gets fouled there. And she will shoot 2 free throws, the first free throws of the game. The foul called on Eva Scherer. of Dixon. Free throw is no good. The Tigers have struggled from the free throw line. Herndon checks out. Cacklin back in. Have 9 players on this Newburgh team. One of them has not yet been in the game. Christina Egan has checked in for her first time. Free throw again misses, and Egan brings down that rebound. Kicks it off the right side to Lipscomb. Lipscomb driving down beyond 3, kicks it right corner to Yarbrough, back to Lipscomb. Lipscomb guarded there by Dooley. Moves out between the circles. Fires it left side. Getting it there to Shanky. Inside, trying to get that shot up, but missing. And then stepping out of bounds is Lipscomb as her shot went wide. She beat the Salem Tigers defenders to it, but stepped out of bounds. 2:04 to go. Pressure by Dixon. Tigers fire it down long to Gillum. Underneath to Annie Fulton, who lays it up and in, and she draws the foul. Tigers beat that bit of a press and was able to get a 2-on-1. Foul called on McKenna Sashanki. Mendenhall back in. Terrell had checked in for just a short shift as she's still recovering from her hip. And the free throw is up. It's wide. No good. Brought down by Egan. Salem 0 for 3 from that line. Here's Lipscomb down the other way. Kicking it outside to Sashanki for a 3. It will not go. Tigers didn't really battle for that rebound. They let Egan bring it down. Here's Sashanki again. Backs up. Pass across, tipped by Fulton, but comes down in the hands of Lipscomb. Lipscomb into the paint. Stops, kicks it down low, but she walks with the ball. 18-5 our score. Minute and a half to go first quarter. It's Dixon on top. We have 3 girls in the forecourt, now 4, as Dooley kind of gets trapped but goes to Walters. Bounce pass to Gillum inside to Fulton. Bank trying to do a left-handed flip. It would not go. Comes down the hands of Sashanki. 18-5 to score. Lipscomb has it beyond 3 to Sashanki between the circles to Egan. Egan at the free throw line. Back to Lipscomb. Driving in. 10-footer up and off the iron. Brought down by Fulton. Fulton's 4th rebound. Gives it off to Gillum. Back the other way. The Tigers come. Trista Dooley with under a minute to go in the first quarter. Left side pass. Very close to that line was Walters, but she did step out of bounds. Allison was right there. I mean, almost on the line when she caught the pass. And when she pivoted, her heel went right to the line. 50.9 seconds left. Salem in their half-court defense. As walking it up is Sashanki. Sashanki getting it over to Herndon, back to Sashanki. Left side pass to Lipscomb. Lipscomb back door wide open, laying it up and in is Jaylee Herndon, her second basket. And it's a 20-5 lead for Dixon. Back Dooley. Dooley travels with the ball. That is a 9th turnover for Salem here in this first quarter. And way too many. McKenna Sashanki moving up against Mendenhall. Sashanki between the circles trying to drive in. 18 seconds. Flips one off the glass, but no good. And Fulton brings down her 5th rebound. Long pass going to be taken away by Dixon Newburgh. Back the other way. 2 seconds left. Ball in the corner. Herndon doesn't shoot. Now does at the buzzer. It's short. And that'll do it for the end of the first quarter. The Dixon Bulldogs come out on fire, and they hit, 4 threes in that first quarter and lead it 20-5 after 1 quarter play. Back in a minute, it's Lady Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-4 453 2529.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Get ready to start the second quarter. That'll be brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Straight, your agent. Whether it's auto, home, life, or business insurance, or even renter's insurance, give Willie a call. 729-4941 and 1414 West Indian Boulevard. Here's Addie Fulton on the inbound, taking it down and missing the layup. Tied up, and the possession arrow will favor the Dixon Lady Bulldogs. So Tigers had a chance there to cut into that 15-point deficit, but Fulton missed the two-footer. That's been kind of a problem all year long, too, for both the boys and girls Tigers, missing those short shots. Here's Sashanki with it. Now she'll walk with it, turn the ball right back over. Sashanki came in top of the key. Got it to Lipscomb, and the turnover ensued. Back comes Dooley over to Gillum. Raven trying to get inside, does. Turnaround jumper a little bit too short by Walters and taken down and controlled by Yarbrough. Yarbrough all the way down, shot no good. And going up getting it was Walters, and back we come the other way. Here's Dooley. Dooley out near center court. Man-to-man coverage by Dixon. Inside it goes and tied up as Fulton tried to battle for it. This possession arrow will favor Salem as Sashanki had tied her up. Gracie Mendenhall trying to get it in. Fires it into Walters off the fingertips and taken by Herndon. Another Tiger turnover. That is their 10th. Quickly down the other way, a little flip shot by Sashanki. It won't fall, and Gillum brings down that rebound down the other side. Gillum goes by Lipscomb, goes in the corner, flipping it down for Fulton underneath. The shot up no good, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the line. Addie has had a number of opportunities here early on. Has not been able to hit but just one of those baskets. She will shoot 2 free throws. She's 0 for 3 in the game. The only 3 free throws in the contest. Foul, by the way, called on Sashanki, her second. That free throw absolutely drop dead perfect. Sashanki checks out. Sure back in. Allison Walters will come to the side. Couple changes as Brenna Pace checks in the game. And Rebecca Pipp. Both free throws are perfect. 20-7 our score. Pipp with Lipscomb all the way down the other way. Lipscomb turns, drives right down the floor, kicks it outside. Getting it there is Cacklin, and that shot will not fall. Lipscomb with a rebound. They kick it to the outside to Yarbrough. Yarbrough to Herndon. Herndon backs up. Back to Lipscomb. Lipscomb in the corner after Cacklin gets it. Back inside to Lipscomb. It's tied up, and then a travel call on Lipscomb. She and Gillum were battling for it, and then Lipscomb lost her balance. That is 5th turnover by Dixon. Here's Gillum with it. Gillum between 2 of the Lady Bulldogs, driving down 4-on-2. Gillum down low, then double dribbles. She got through all the problems and then double dribbled as she got near the basket. Inbound comes into Lipscomb. Lipscomb trying to get past Pace, fires it, and it goes off of Addie Fulton. Kept alive, but the Tigers get their first steal as here comes Pipp. Pipp trying to pass that ball in, tipped away and stolen right back by Dixon, and then a travel call on Cacklin as she came down and had to stutter step at the basket. Pipp gets it in to Pace, all the way across to Gillum, back to Rebecca Pipp. Pipp trying to get past Lipscomb, And the ball stolen away again by Dixon. Underneath the basket, laying it up. Missing that shot was Cacklin and brought down by Gillum. Neither team playing exceptional basketball at the moment. Neither team can get a layup to go, much less continue to have any pressure. Pip's going to get it into Pace. Pace goes in the corner, waiting for it. There's Gillum. Down low to Fulton. Fulton trying to take it to the hole. Shot up. Count the basket, and she draws the foul. The Tigers got the size inside with Addie Fulton. If she gets hot, they can change the complex of this game. The foul is called on Shearer, her second. Second team foul on Dixon. And the free throw, it's good. Suddenly a 20-10 game. Salem Tigers have cut that lead from a 17-point lead now to 10. Back the other way, Herndon. Herndon beyond three, stops, goes on top to Yarbrough. Right side pass, getting it there and coming in. It's a Shanky, but a foul called on Salem on the floor. McKenna Shashanky has a three in this game. 5:24 to go in the half. 20-10 the score. The inbound pass comes to Lipscomb. Jump shot up and off the iron. Pinball's out, no good. And Fulton brings down that rebound. Lipscomb has 8 points in the game. But right now, Dixon scoreless in this, the second quarter. Pip trying to fire that ball in, gets it to Pip. Outside to Walters, the jump shot is short, goes out of bounds. Salem Tigers shooting has been a tad bit erratic. And with 5 minutes to go in the half, here come the Lady Bulldogs. Herndon out on top to Shashanky, back to Herndon. Herndon on that perimeter, kicks it to Lipscomb, top of the key, right side pass, getting it there, Shearer. Back to Herndon between the circles, left side pass to Shashanky for the three, and she's got another. That's the fifth three for Dixon in this game, and now a travel call on Gillum. And it's kind of fell on Herndon as Herndon tied her up. And a timeout called by the Lady Bulldogs coach, Scotty Ballard. 23 for Dixon, 10 for Salem. We'll come back in 30 seconds with the timeout being called. And timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your American Family Insurance agent, 729-5165. It's Tiger Basketball, KSMO Media, back in 30.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
I want to thank the Salem License Office for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Drop by and see them at 1104 South Main Street. And if you want to find out more about that Real ID, yes, that comes due in May. You have to have one if you want to travel. 729-8305. And also New Life Auto at 583 Highway 68, just north of Salem. Give them a call if you want to put new life into your auto at 573-453-2757. 4:39 remains in the half. The ball tipped out of bounds on the inbound pass by Yarbrough. Brenna Pace got her hand on it, knocked it out. And the inbound comes to Shashanky. Between the circles, right side pass Herndon. Back to Shashanky, left side to Lipscomb. Lipscomb all the way across the floor, tipped, but taken down by Shashanky. Flip shot up, no good. And Gillum gets that rebound, her third of the game. Raven spins, turns, trying to get away from Lipscomb, gets into the offensive zone. Fires it down to Allie Walters. She gets popped in the mouth, but no call. Walters then loses it, stolen right out of her hands by Herndon. Herndon the other way. Gets it out on top. Another three-pointer up and rimmed out, no good. And bringing it down the other way is Walters. That was out, taken by Shashanky. Walters is then called for a charge. She lost the ball, then went over top of Shearer. First foul on Allison. 3:57 to go in the first half. 23-10. Dixon with the lead. Pass right down the middle of the floor to Herndon. Herndon trying to go left side, stolen away by Pace. And back come the Salem Lady Tigers. Here's Gillum. Between the circles. Gillum over to Pace. Pace back to Gillum. Right at the top of the key. Trying to get away from Lipscomb. Goes in front of the Dixon bench. In the corner, Terrell. Out to Pace. Left side pass to Pip. Back to Pace. Now to Gillum for a long three. It's way short. He goes out of bounds. Gillum never really had a good grip on that ball. Tried to get that one off quickly, but had nothing behind it. Lipscomb the other way, getting it down to Cacklin. In the corner, jumper for three. No good. Taken there by Shearer. Goes out of bounds off the Salem Tigers. Back in the ball game is Addison Smith. She only had a very short duration in the first quarter. She's back in. The inbound from Cacklin. Going to Shashanky, now to Lipscomb for a three, and it's good. 26-10, Salem had it within 10, but a couple of threes here by Dixon have opened up the doors. They have a total of 6 in this game. Pass goes out on top. Lipscomb picks it off, and that is steal number 10 for Dixon. Pass comes to Lipscomb, there from Cacklin. Lipscomb moving to her left, stops, fires it all the way across to Shashanky. Back to Lipscomb, inside the paint, outside it goes. A three-pointer up and short, brought down by Fulton, taken there by Cacklin. Here's Dooley. Dooley stops, kicks it left side, opening with Gillum for a three. She's got that one. Ravens' second three of this half. And this lead has been cut in half, 26-13 for Dixon. Pass comes back to Shashanky, trying to drive in, does, off the glass and in. McKenna Shashanky now with 8 points. 28-13 to score. Dooley the other way, left side pass. Taking it down is Gillum. Going in the corner, Terrell's jumper way too short. Tipped and brought down by Smith underneath the basket. Lipscomb the other way. Pass down to Shashanky underneath the basket. Taking it there is Shearer, pushing it out back. That shot won't go, and Gillum brings it down, taken there by Smith. Gillum with her 4th rebound of this quarter, now long 2, taken there by Dooley, and that goes down. 28-15. Lipscomb trying to get away from Dooley in the middle of the floor. Kicks it left side to Shashanky, now on top to Cacklin, who gets out between the circles. Left side pass to Shashanky. Shashanky back to Cacklin, up and in on a nice little flip. She's got 5. The lead is 15 for Dixon. Pass left side to Gillum. Trying to get it down low. Ball tipped off of Fulton and goes off the rim. Now Lipscomb all the way down, lays it up and in. And a timeout called by Coach Ballard of Dixon. 32-15 our score. It is Dixon on top. We'll come back in 30 seconds. It's Lady Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
Salem being outscored 12-10 in this second quarter after they had outscored Dixon by a score of 8-0 at 1 point. I'm sorry, I think that's 7-0 at 1 point. But that's it. And then a couple of threes from Lipscomb and Shashanky, and all of a sudden Dixon got back on the board. Quick pass to Pip, kicking it outside to Gillum. Down low, trying to fire it back in. The Tigers get the shot up and missed there by Mendenhall. Fought for it, brought down by Pip. Pip Trying to get inside. Ball still loose. Taken down by Lipscomb. Another steal. She gives it off to number 11, Cacklin, and she lays it in. And another steal, turnover by Pip, and she'll foul as Lipscomb stole it away. 12 steals for Dixon, and the Tigers have turned the ball over 17 times. 25 seconds left in the half. Lipscomb, who's already got 13 points, will shoot the first free throw of the night for Dixon, and she hits it. Lipscomb has another one coming, and that one does not fall. Brought down by Mendenhall. The other way. Pace getting it across to Mendenhall. Go down the corner, Gillum for a three-pointer. It pinballs out, no good. Brought down and controlled by Lipscomb. Lipscomb with 8 seconds left, driving down into the corner. Flips it out. They go across to Cacklin underneath. Can't get the shot off. Under a second to go, and that's going to do it as the quarter comes to an end. Newburgh outscores the Lady Tigers in that second quarter by a 15-10 margin, and they lead it here at halftime by a score of 35-15. So three-pointers have been a strong point for the Lady Bulldogs, and they have really, really shot well in this contest, but they're very aggressive, and they make the Salem Tigers turn that ball over. So we'll see what happens in the second half, what adjustments Coach Woody can make for our Salem Lady Tigers, who trail it by 20 against the Dixon Lady Bulldogs. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back with stats from this one. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Welcome to Salem, Missouri, where the charm of the past meets the beauty of the Ozarks. At United Country Real Estate, we're proud to serve the heart of southern Missouri, connecting buyers and sellers across Dent, Phelps, Texas, and surrounding counties. Whether you're looking for a country home, historic property, or recreational land, our local experts live the lifestyle they sell. Contact us today at 573-729-3148 and discover the perfect place to live, work, and play with United Country Real Estate in Salem, Missouri.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender. It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Looking Glass Salon, Candy Mink and Katie Cardi, On the Spot Auto Glass, Hubs Tire Center, Ozark Overhead Door, The Technology Junkyard, Legends Automotive LLC, Flying W Boutique, Salem License Bureau, and New Life Auto. Be sure to thank these sponsors for bringing you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Time for the halftime show, brought to you by United Country Salem Realty. They help sponsor our halftime program, and they want you to save time and money when you're trying to find real estate. They have the answers, whether it be in Dent County or surrounding areas, or even in other states. Give them a call, 573-729-3148, or stop by 605 South Main Street here in Salem. Well, not a good half for our Salem Lady Tigers, as really Dixon was very, very much on top of their game to start this game out. Got out to a big 20-5 lead. Got a little bit better in the second quarter, but unfortunately the Tigers, who got off to a great start in that second quarter, couldn't maintain it, and Dixon came back strong in that second half of the second quarter, scoring the Salem Tigers 15-10, and they lead it by 20 as we get ready to start the third quarter here in just a few minutes. And I'll tell you what, this Lady Bulldog team, they don't have many numbers, but they play hard, and they are very aggressive. They had 12 steals in the Salem Tigers and only turned the ball over a total of 7 times in that first half. They were very aggressive, stole the ball a couple times, and were just got in the lanes and disrupted the Salem Tiger flow. Salem turned the ball over 17 times and only had 2 steals in the contest. So obviously the more aggressive team, Dixon, came out on top in that first half. Leading scorer in that first half, Kinsley Lipscomb. She has 14 points. She is followed by McKenna Sashanky with 8, 7 for Lainey Caquin, and then 4 for Jaylee Herndon and 2 for Allie Yarbrough. Leading rebounder for the Lady Bulldogs is Christina Egan. She has 3, as does Kinsley Lipscomb, 2 for McKenna Sashanky and as Allie Yarbrough, and then 1 for Addison Smith and Lainey Caquin. There we go. For the Lady Tigers, leading scorer is Addison Fulton with 7 points, 6 for Raven Gillum, and a couple points for Trista Dooley. Leading rebounder for the Salem Lady Tigers is Fulton with 7. Gillum has 4. Then Gracie Mendenhall has a couple. Then 1 each for Allison Walters, Trista Dooley, and Rebecca Pipp. Salem Tigers had a total of 16 rebounds in that first half, 12 for Dixon. Salem 3 of 6 from the free throw line. All 6 free throws taken by Addison Fulton. She's 3 for 6. And Kinsley Lipscomb had the only 2 free throws for Dixon in that first half, and she's 1 for 2. So the Lady Tigers, as far as foul trouble is, not really any. Eva Scherer and McKenna Sashanky each have 2 for the Dixon Lady Bulldogs. So fouls not been much of an issue here in this game tonight. We are at halftime, 35-15. I want to thank the great supporters that make it possible for us to bring you Tiger basketball, like Jet Tire and Auto at 800 South Park Avenue. Give them a call, 729-3650. Not for just tires, but they got custom wheels. And for your off-road vehicles, they have the right struts and shocks for you, too, and so much more, including suspensions. You want to find out more? Go online at jettiresandauto.com. On the Spot Auto Glass has their name right in what they do, all right in their name, I should say, and that is changing your auto glass on the spot. Check them out on Facebook or call 573-247-3608 on the Spot Auto Glass. At KSMO Radio, 1340 AM and 95.7, we'll have Blues hockey beginning at the conclusion of this game. So those of you on the radio side, we hope you stick around for that. We'll join that game with the Golden Vegas Knights. I should say Vegas Golden Knights, probably be more apropos. Anyway, that game will get underway at about 7:10 from the Enterprise Center. We're going to join that just after the beginning of the game, probably about 7:30, right here on KSMO Radio 1340 AM 95.7. In the meantime, we do, again, want to remind everybody that due to the the unavailability of a bus driver on Tuesday to go to Owensville, Salem Lady Tigers have added the game at Ellington tomorrow at 5 o'clock. It's a varsity-only game, and again, that's the Lady Whippets at Ellington, and again, that's at 5 o'clock tomorrow. And they add the game next Tuesday at Stoutland from what I was told, 2 quarters of JV and a varsity game at Stoutland. I believe that starts at 5:30 at Stoutland. That's next Tuesday night. We're going to take a break and come back with the second half of our contest. We're going to take, well, let's say a 90-second break and return. Salem trailing 35-15. Tiger basketball, KSMO Media.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831. As we get ready to start the third quarter, that'll be brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Strader, your agent. Get in touch with Willie for any insurance need you might have at 573-729-4941. Or feel free to stop by 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. It'll be Dixon inbounding the ball. Again, they are kind of a mixed team with Dixon and member of the Newburgh Lady Wolves. They're all one team this year. And right now Dixon has the ball. Comes across to Herndon for that three. It will not go. Ball tipped and comes down into the hands of Dixon, but stolen away there by Terrell, and she draws the foul. Fouls will be called on Allie Yarbrough, I believe. And that's her first. Salem Tigers lose the ball, turn it over again. Taking the Darius Lipscomb. They really have struggled with turnovers this year. Fulton gets tripped up and gets back on her feet. That pass across goes off the hands of Herndon from Lipscomb, and that goes out of bounds. So kind of a ugly start to this third quarter by both teams. Inbound comes to Dooley. Dooley in the offensive zone, looking for an outlet, trying to get away from Lipscomb, goes into the corner. Now they go to Fulton. Fulton shot way off and brought down and controlled by Yarbrough. Gonna get to Lipscomb. Lipscomb kicks it outside, open for a three, and taking that one was Cacklin, but it was too short and brought down and controlled by Gillum. Raven into the offensive zone. Salem down by 20. Gets to the Terrell. Abby goes back to Gillum. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Guarded there by Lipscomb. Trying to get in, does to Dooley, and her layup will not go. Got her own rebound, put it back up, missed on that one. And brought down on the backside by Cacklin. Cacklin the other way to Lipscomb. 7-footer, missed, brought down by Fulton. Addie Fulton off to Trista Dooley. Now to Walters. Walters got a nice move, but missed a layup. Then off the hands of Fulton, and then they'll say it actually grazed Sashanki on the way by. .6:27 to go, third quarter. The inbound comes to Fulton, trying to get that shot up, and she'll draw, well, they're going to call a possession arrow on a jump ball. Salem Tigers have that possession arrow. Terrell trying to get it in, fires it in, intended for Fulton, knocked away and stolen. And back comes Dixon all the way down. The shot up, missed there by Sashanki. No foul called as she went right over top of Walters. And then a travel called on Herndon as she brought down a rebound. So Shanky went all the way down and ran right into Salem Tiger player, knocking her down, but no call. 35-15 our score as Terrell loses the ball to Lipscomb. Lipscomb the other way against Terrell. Gets a shot up. It will not fall down, and Fulton coming back gets the rebound. Back to Abby Terrell. Terrell in the offensive zone to Gillum. Gillum pulls up beyond three. Gets away from Herndon. Goes inside to Fulton. Kicked in outside to Dooley. Jump shot up off the iron, and it will go out of bounds, and it will belong to the Salem Tigers. I have to assume that Cacklin touched that ball as it came down. There's no way Salem should have had that on the missed shot. The inbound comes in to Walters, and she lays it up and in. First basket of this third quarter belongs to Salem Tigers. Almost 2.5 minutes into this third quarter. The inbound pass comes out to Lipscomb from Yarbrough. Yarbrough back to Lipscomb on the perimeter. Lipscomb at the top of the key. Stops, kicks it back right side to Sashanki for a three. It's good. Wow. McKenna Sashanki with just using her wrist. She didn't even jump. Was able to get that three to go down. And now a turnover called on Salem as Dooley hit the... I think Dooley went back court. That's all I can think. Unless I missed the call over there. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul on Trista. Okay. With the ball. It's Scherer going back out on top down to Lipscomb. Lays it up, missed it. Brought down, fought for, and Yarbrough and I believe Gracie Mendenhall tied that one up. Possession arrow does favor Dixon. Yarbrough kicks it outside. Sashanki for another three. That's off the front of the rim. Gillum brings it down, but then lost the ball. Gillum with a nice strong rebound, and Lipscomb stole it away from her. But again, it goes out on top to Scherer. Goes in the corner, trying to fire that one inside. The Tigers steal that one away. And then Gillum just bounces it right out of bounds. I'm not sure what happened there. Ravens seemed to have it and then just seemed to lose it. 4.5 to go in the third quarter. 38-17. Each team with a basket in this, the third quarter. High flip up and in by Sashanki. She's got now 13 on the night. 40-17 the score. Here's Gillum trying to go back to Dooley. Chase there by Cacklin. Dooley comes down and then she'll be fouled with 4:13 to go. Foul called on Lipscomb, her second. Gracie Mendenhall to inbound it. Herndon back in for Lipscomb. Inbound coming in, trying to get it to Fulton. Stolen away, though, as the Tigers turn the ball over for the fifth time here in this the third quarter. Mendenhall falls down and allows Sashanki to get away. She goes out on the perimeter, nowhere to Herndon. Back to Sashanki, right side pass. Getting it there is Cacklin to Sashanki with 3:50 to go to Herndon. Right now, Dixon out on the perimeter, not even going inside. They finally do go to the free throw line. And then there's Yarbrough, a three put up and good again by Sashanki. Wow. And a timeout called by Dixon. 43-17 our score with Dixon on top. We'll take a 30-second break and come right back. This timeout called by Jonah Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent. 729-5165. Tiger Basketball and KSMO Media.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Always like to thank our great sponsors that make it possible for us to bring you Tiger basketball, like Legends Auto at 500 West St. Girls Boulevard in Salem. It's the corner of Highway 32, 72, and MacArthur. Give them a call if you have questions about what they can do for your vehicle. 573-729-2884. Here's Dooley coming up against pressure by Dixon. A long pass down to Gillum. Gillum stops trying to get away from Sashanki. Trying to fire it over to Walters. Tied up and yanked away by Laney Cacklin. It'll be a Salem Tigers ball on the possession arrow. With the ball, Dooley, left side to Gillum for a three-pointer, rimmed out, no good, and then a foul's going to be called. On Walters. On the missed shot. 3:15 to go in the third quarter, 43-17. Pass goes underneath the basket, quick shot up, missed there by Smith, and Fulton brings down the rebound. That is her 10th rebound for the Tigers. Dooley goes left side to Gillum. Trying to go in the corner, does to Zoe Elliott, who fires the ball right in the hands of Herndon. Down the other way. Shot up, will not go. And Walters grabs that rebound. Quickly down Dooley. Now to Fulton. She lays it in. Addie has 9. Tigers are down by 24. 2:35 to go. Pass comes over to Cacklin. Cacklin into the offensive zone. In the corner, getting it back underneath the basket, kicks it out to Herndon. Herndon trying to drive in, gets underneath the basket, and is called for a double dribble. 6th turnover by this Dixon team. Lipscomb back in the game. 2:24 to go, third quarter. 43-19. Lady Bulldogs on top. Again, they keep some pressure in that forecourt. Salem's had struggles with it. Here's Zoe Elliott, walks with the ball. To inbound it will be Cacklin. Going back to Sashanki. Back to Cacklin, right wing in front of the Dixon bench. Goes to Lipscomb. They get it all the way across to Sashanki. In the corner, there's Yarbrough. Trying to fire it in the middle was Shearer, but the Salem Tigers, they stole it away. With that ball firing it inside to Fulton. Fulton actually getting fouled there as she reached for the ball, was pushed from behind. And Eva Shearer will get her 3rd foul. Pace comes in for Zoe. Brenda had a three-pointer the other night. Gets it inside, up and too far was that shot by Dooley. And it goes off of Dixon, out of bounds. 1:51 to go, third quarter. Tigers only 4 points in this third quarter. Dixon, though, has only 7. But that's increased their lead. Inbound comes out on top, waiting for it there. Is Gillum trying to drive in. That shot partially blocked, comes down in the hands of McDonald, but she's unable to get the shot up and in. Falls short, and back comes Yarbrough. Yarbrough, left side to Lipscomb. Now beyond 3, now back to Yarbrough, top of the circle. Back to Lipscomb. Lipscomb, right side pass to Sashanki, back to Lipscomb. Flips it up, missed it. Brought down by Gillum. Gillum getting it over to Dooley. And then Dooley is going to walk with the ball. Tigers have just turned the ball over way too many times, 25 times already tonight, and many of these are unforced errors. That's the scary part. That's got to stop. Where the Tigers just pull up, get a double dribble, get a traveling call, or just dribble it out of bounds. There's a nice steal by Raven Gillum. Now she's trying to get away from Cacklin. Gillum right to that timeline, gets to get away, does get away. And then Official blew the play dead. I'm not quite sure why. It'll be Dooley to inbound it. Fires it down in the corner to McDonald off her hands and out of bounds. So Allison McDonald couldn't bring down that pass. Now here's Lipscomb with under a minute to go in this third quarter. Finally gets the handle on it. Goes back on top to Cacklin. Back to Lipscomb for the three. No. Pinballed in and out. Came out in the hands of Pace, and she was fouled from behind. That foul, by the way, called on Sushanke, her third. She'll check out with 40 seconds to go, third quarter. 43-19. Dooley struggling with it, has that ball taken away. Possession arrow will favor Dixon anyway, and that's the 10th Tiger turnover here in the second half. It's 17 in the first half. Inbound comes to Lipscomb. 30 seconds remains in the third quarter. Out on top, getting it there is Herndon. Back to Cacklin. Back on top, they go to Cacklin. Back to Herndon, left side. Herndon beyond three to Cacklin between the circles. Drives down in the corner. Waiting for it there is Egan. Go on top to Lipscomb, left side Herndon. 10 seconds to go. A three-pointer put up, and off the iron it goes. And Salem Tigers battle for it. Pulled down by Pace, but she travels with the ball. 4.5 seconds left to go, third quarter. 43-19 Dixon. The inbound comes underneath the basket, putting a shot up is Lipscomb, but she is fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul called on Fulton, her second. Lipscomb 1 for 2 from the stripe. It's the only 2 free throws that Dixon has had tonight. Free throw is no good. Dixon in their red uniforms with a white trim. Salem Tigers in their white uniforms with the blue trim. And a little shot by Dooley as time expires here in the third quarter. Well, the Salem Tigers will go into the fourth quarter trailing by a big margin, 44-19 here against the Dixon Bulldogs. We'll come back in a minute with that fourth quarter of play. It's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. A couple of those sponsors include Discount Bins in Salem. Discount Bins gets truckloads of new merchandise each week, and the prices drop every day. Your World Today, the only daily news flyer in Dent County, available in over 40 locations in Salem and Bunker, as well as online at ksmoradio.com. Be sure to thank these sponsors for bringing you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Right now, K&H Auto Supply, get Griot's Garage Wash and Detail Kit, including 12 premium car care items. It's $49.99. Superstar 8-gauge 12-foot booster cables for $29.99. And Chevron Checkround Fuel System Cleaner, buy one, get one free. Merry Christmas from your friends at K&H Auto Supply.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
44-19, a 25-point lead for the Dixon Lady Bulldogs. And we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter start brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Strader, your agent for all of life's little special needs. Get in touch with them, whether it be boat insurance, it might be hunting cabin insurance, whatever insurance you might need, get in touch with Willie. 729-4941. I'll see him at 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. In the corner, here's Gillum for the Lady Tigers. Getting that shot up way too hard. Hadden Herndon has it on the other side. Off to Lipscomb. Just underway fourth quarter. Lipscomb fires it in the corner. Back to Lipscomb on the pass from Cacklin, and she lays it in. Lipscomb has 17 to lead Dixon. As the Tigers, Dooley will bring it back up. Dooley, right side pass to Gillum. A long three, trying to bank it in, and she does. Raven Gillum banks it in, and Coach Woody calls timeout with 7.5 to go. That timeout brought to you as a courtesy of Jonas Schaefer and your American Family Insurance. Get in touch with him by stopping by in the Crossroads, 729-5165. And we'll come back in 30 seconds. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center in Salem is here for all of your veterinary needs. From your house cat to a herd of cattle, Dr. Cunningham and her expert staff are here to help. Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center is committed to providing your animals with the highest level of care and support. Schedule an appointment today for checkups, boarding, surgery, supplies, or even 24/7 emergency services for established clients. Stop by or call in today and get the veterinary care that your pets deserve.
I want to thank Mo's Cleaning Service for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Give Mo a call. You get Mo for your money. Melissa Callahan is your contact, 573-201-0430. Melissa Callahan and Mo's Cleaning Service in Salem, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. 46-22. 24-point lead for Dixon. With that ball is Dooley, trying to go out back on top to Gillum. Raven guarded there by Cacklin. Goes across to Pace. Back to Dooley on the baseline. Dooley in, back out on top to Pip. That shot will not go, and brought down by Lipscomb. Back the other way. Lipscomb trying to go coast to coast, and does, and draws the foul. Lipscomb goes all the way down and gets the foul on Rebecca Pip, who was right with her all the way. Pip's second foul. And Lipscomb will go to the line to shoot again. This time a single shot. That one misses. Back, she gets her own rebound, though. Lipscomb puts it outside, and the three-pointer will not go down. Taken down by Yarbrough. She can't get it to fall either after Cacklin missed from the corner. Possession arrow still favors Dixon. 6:50 to go, fourth quarter. Lady Bulldogs with a safe lead. Comes out on top to Lipscomb. Back in the corner. Yarbrough with a three. It's no good. Brought down by Pace. Pace getting it to Dooley. Back to Pace. Brenna Pace. Down the middle of the floor. Kicks it left side to Pip. Pip struggles with it, but gets in the corner to Gillum. Trying to drive in, and a foul called. I believe on Sashanki, which would be her fourth, if that is the case. They're going to say on Lipscomb instead. The inbound comes out, getting it there, Gillum. Gillum to the paint, to the hole, and that ball knocked out of her hands. And a steal and a foul called. Foul's called on Raven Gillum. Her first. 26-point Dixon lead. Long pass down to Herndon. Herndon driving down against McDonald. Right around her, lays it up and in. It's 50-22. Driving down Dooley. All the way across the floor. Here's Gillum. Takes a little extra step and gets called for the travel. Salem Lady Tigers will be at Ellington tomorrow, 5 o'clock against the Lady Whippets. This is a game added to the schedule, so you'll not find it on any schedule. And again, that's tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Sashanki for a three. It's off the iron, straight up in the air. Hits another rim and does not go. Brought down by Yarbrough, and she is fouled. Foul called on Trista Dooley, her second. 5:56 remains. And Yarbrough to the line, hits the free throw. She has another one coming. And this one is good as well with that 30-point plateau, which will mean a running clock unless Salem can get underneath 30 points. Here's Dooley. Guarded there by Lipscomb. On top to Pace. Down to McDonald. Ball stolen away. And back they come again. Here's Lipscomb all the way down. Kicks it across to Herndon, who lays it in. Nicely done by Lipscomb, who could have easily scored herself. Pass to the corner, Gillum. That three, it's off the iron. Taken under control by Pip, but then foul's going to be called on a reach in. 54-22 our score. Fulton and Mendenhall back in the game. McDonald and Pip coming to the side. Gracie Mendenhall fires it out on top right into the hands of Lipscomb, who comes all the way down and lays it in. She's got 21. And the Tigers continue to have turnover issues. Here's Mendenhall, shot from the corner way too far, but put back up and in by Pace. Brenna gets her first basket. And with 4.5 to go in the fourth quarter, Dixon with a 56-24 lead. Hanging on to that ball right now is Kinsley Lipscomb, who's had a very good game. She's got 21 points in this one. She wants to add to it, and she does not with that shot. She misses, and then bringing down that rebound was Mendenhall, who was fouled from behind by Addison Smith. For Smith, her first foul. Each team with 3 fouls in this fourth quarter. The clock continues to run. Down to under 4 minutes left to go in this ball game. Dooley has it. Left side pass to Fulton. Addy stops, trying to kick that ball in. Lost it to Lipscomb. Comes to Dooley. Dooley to Mendenhall. Jump shot up and good. 56-26 the score. Lipscomb gets away from Gillum with 3.5 to go in front of the Dixon bench. Lipscomb starts to drive in, kicks it outside to Sashanki. Now to Herndon. Back across it goes to Smith for 2. It's wide, brought down by Mendenhall. Back the other way. Fulton trying to get there. Goes down, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Smith. It'll stay with the Salem Tigers. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Dixon up by 30. Mendenhall, kids in the corner. There is Dooley for the shot up. It's good. 56-28, under that 30-point mark now, so the clock will stop. Pass comes across to Lipscomb. Inside it goes to Smith. Outside to Herndon. To Sashanki. Back to Herndon. Herndon back to Sashanki as Dixon keeps moving the ball out a little further and further away. Now with it is Lipscomb on top of Smith. Trying to fire that ball to the right side. Taken down by Mendenhall. But Mendenhall turns it right back over. And back come the Dixon Bulldogs, and Mendenhall is down. And she appears to be in some pain. They're going to help her off the floor. 2:21 remains. 56-28. It'll be Dixon ball as Lipscomb checks out. The inbound comes to the corner. Getting it there was Scherer. Trying to dance in, backing up a Sashanki for a 3. It does not go, and taken down by Walters the other way. Walters goes in the corner, intended there for Gillum, but that pass is offline and it goes out of bounds. 16 turnovers for the Lady Tigers here in the second half, and 17 in the first half. Quickly the other way, Sashanki stops, had that ball knocked out of her hands by Gillum, and then a foul's going to be called. Gillum knocked that ball out of Sashanki's hands, and then gets her second foul on the attempt to steal that ball away. The inbound comes to Smith. Smith kicks it back to Sashanki. And Shashanky will be bumped by Walters, who will pick up her third foul and put Shashanky at the line to shoot bonus shots. With 1:50 to go, have our first bonus shots of the night. McKenna Shashanky, who has 16 points. Scoreless here in the fourth quarter until now. She has another one coming. 57-28, and Shashanky's next one is also good. Lady Bulldogs 4 for 4 from the stripe here. 4 for 5 from the stripe here in the fourth quarter, and 6 out of 9 on the night. 1:44 left to go. Pass goes inside to Fulton, but stolen away by Dixon. 17th turnover for the Lady Tigers. As Lipscomb has it, flips it down to Smith, back to Lipscomb. Goes in the corner, getting for it there is Egan. They go all the way across the floor to Scherer. Now top to Yarbrough. Getting it is Smith, and a travel call called on the Dixon Bulldogs. That is their 9th turnover of the second quarter. Second half, excuse me, not second quarter. Down to 1:05 left to go in the ball game. 58-28 to score. Dixon and a half-court defense. Still trying to make changes are the Tigers. Groff checks in and brings the ball up along with Zoe Elliott. Now in the corner right now with the Lady Tigers. Kennedy Wallace trying to flip it back. Ball's going to be taken there by Dixon. They give it to Allie Yarbrough. Right side pass. Getting it there is Christina Egan. Twice. Now back off to Cacklin. Pass goes down low, trying to find somebody. Cacklin has it beyond 3. Giving it back off to Lipscomb. 58-28 our score, 20 seconds to go. Pass comes across but goes out of bounds off the fingertips of Lainey Cacklin. Salem will inbound it, but time is probably going to run out on them. They got 8 seconds left as Groff comes down. Getting it over there, putting up the 3 and missing that one was Zoe Elliott. Trying to put that shot back up was Groff, who got the rebound, but that'll do it as the Salem Tigers fall to the Dixon Lady Bulldogs, mixed with Newburgh a little bit, by a score of 58-28 in this one. And in all honesty, Dixon really took control of this game early on, had a 20-5 lead. Salem never could recover and falls by a 30-point margin here tonight against the Dixon Lady Dogs. So give them a lot of credit. They came out very aggressive at the start, took over, and they dominated this one pretty much from start to finish here tonight at the Salem High School gym. We're going to take a 3-minute break and come back with stats from this one. It's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Progressive Ozark Bank is proud to announce a better way to manage your debit card fraud alerts. Instead of a phone call, customers will receive a message on their text-enabled numbers if there is a concern on a debit card transaction. It's fast and easy. Want to find out how you can get fraud text alerts on your phone? Drop by or call Progressive Ozark Bank for more information. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, where people matter.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Jet Tire and Auto, Salem's only licensed Lucas Oil Service Center. Drive in today at 800 South Park Avenue right here in Salem. Moe's Cleaning Service, LLC, the only cleaning service you'll ever need. Give them a call at 573-201-0430 and get Moe for your money.
It's officially home buying season and the market is heating up. Buying a home is a huge decision and where to get your home loan is just as important. Don't buy your home without checking into Riverways Federal Credit Union's great rates and service. Riverways is not for profit and has more ways to say yes, and you can apply in less than 5 minutes. Need a pre-approval to help seal the deal? We've got you covered. Get started at Riverways FCU today. Riverways Federal Credit Union, located in Rolla, Salem, and Cuba.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances, quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
I want to thank Discount Bins for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Located at 1201 Scenic Girls Boulevard East. Get in touch with them at 573-543-2113. Closed on Thursdays to restock, and then they got everything that you're going to need at great prices at Discount Bins. Again, 1201 Scenic Girls Boulevard East here in Salem. Well, it was pretty much the Lady Bulldogs from start to finish tonight as they beat the Salem Tigers by 30, 58-28. They were led in scoring by McKenna Sashanki with Kinsley Linscomb with 21 points. Sashanki had 18, so they led the way. And then 8 points for Jaylee Herndon, 7 more for Lainey Cacklin, and then 4 points for Allie Yarbrough in this contest. Leading rebounder for Dixon was Yarbrough and also Lipscomb with 5. 2 each for Jaylee Herndon and McKenna Sashanki, and 1 for Lainey Cacklin. Nobody fouled out of this game for Dixon. Dixon was 6 of 9 from the free throw line. They had 18 total rebounds in the game, and they did have a very strong game with 21 total steals and only 17 turnovers total in the contest. So Dixon with a very strong effort. Lady Tigers got off to a slow start and just could not get going. Addison Fulton had 2 points and 3 for Raven Gillum in the first quarter, and that's all they had. They did miss 3 free throws, but just could not get untracked. And then by the time they started too early in that second quarter, they were down by 15. They got it down to 10. Actually, I think they got it down to 8 at one point, but then it was all Dixon from there as they turned it on and outscored Salem in that second quarter 15-10 and led at the end of one half by 20 points. Leading scorer for the Salem Tigers and rebounder was Addison Fulton, 9 points, 10 rebounds. 9 points also for Raven Gillum in the game, and she had 7 rebounds. 4 points for Trista Dooley, a couple of points for Gracie Mendenhall and Allison Walters, and 2 points also for Brenna Pace in the contest. Also getting rebounds for the Salem Tigers, 4 for Gracie Mendenhall, 3 for Allison Walters and Brenna Pace, 2 for Trista Dooley, as well as Rebecca Pip in the contest, and Aubrey Groff had 1 rebound. Salem Tigers out-rebounded Dixon this one, 32-18, but a lot of missed shots by Salem. They got the rebound, and then they missed again. And that's the problem. Those putbacks, those 2-footers, that's not been a strong suit for this Lady Tiger team as well. Salem 3 of 6 from the free throw line. In the contest, they had 35 turnovers in this one and finished with only 7 steals. So tough night. As far as three-point shooting, 8 for Dixon, and Raven Gillum had all 3 three-pointers for the Salem Tigers in this one, as they lose it to Lady Bulldogs by a final score of 58-28. Well, got to get off to a better start, that's for sure. And our Lady Tigers do have another game that's coming up tomorrow. So it's a game that was just scheduled the other day. They'll play the Ellington Whippets, the Lady Whippets, at 5 o'clock tomorrow in a varsity-only contest, and that will be at Ellington. We'll take a 30-second break and come back and wrap it up here for the high school gym. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
Salem drops a 4-10 on the year, and again, they will be at Ellington tomorrow. And they have scheduled a new contest for Stoutland on Tuesday. Again, this will be on the road at Stoutland, and that will begin at 5:30. Now, what I was told was 2 quarters of JV in that one, and the varsity game to follow at Stoutland on Tuesday night. So a lot of things happening here. The Lady Tigers will have a couple of another makeup game in February, and that will be against Couch, and I believe that's going to be in the 18th, but we do not have times on that one for sure. I believe it's going to be 5:30, but we just don't want to commit to that one as of yet. Our boys basketball Tigers taking on Couch tonight. Speaking of Couch, in the Houston tournament, depending upon the outcome of that game, we may be in Houston Saturday night to bring you that right here on KSMO, but again, we'll have to wait for the outcome of that game to make that commitment to go to Houston on Saturday night. We'll see what happens there. Otherwise, our next game on KSMO will be when the boys head down to Steelville, and that should be next Tuesday, and that will be varsity and JV contest. We'll have that varsity contest on KSMO radio, only AM 1340, FM 95.7. Our next media game will be on the 31st of January when Salem goes to Bunker. We'll have both games with the Lady Tigers and the boys varsity Tigers. They'll be down taking on the Lady Eagles and the Eagles of Bunker. And we'll have both games on KSMO Media from the Bunker High School gym. That'll be on the 31st of January. Well, we do have on the radio side coming up next Blues Hockey. Has just started that game with the Vegas Golden Knights, and we'll be joining that in progress in just a moment. For Sally back at the station, for Ben operating the controls here at the high school on the video side, my name is Stan Stevens, thanking you for being part of our evening as our Lady Tigers lose it to Dixon by a final score of 58-28. Have a great evening and good night from the high school gym.
Thank you for watching this broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger Sports. This broadcast was brought to you by Town & Country Insurance, Taxmasters, Southwest Baptist University, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, The Hotspot Tanning and Tuxedos, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Riverways Federal Credit Union, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, Bank of Salem, Napa Mooney, Auto Supply, Your World Today, Town Screen, New Life Auto, Salem License Bureau, Legends Automotive, Moe's Cleaning Service LLC, On the Spot Auto Glass, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center, Jet Tire and Auto, The Technology Junkyard, American Family Insurance, United Country Real Estate, Southtown Furniture, Healthy Dent County, Ozark Overhead Door, Hubs Tire Center, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, and Discount Bins. Thanks to those fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger Sports and community events right here on KSMO Media.